President Donald Trump's latest round of global tariffs is facing a fresh legal battle, raising new questions about the future of his trade agenda. The administration has introduced a new set of import duties on goods for more than 60 countries, but critics argue this is simply another attempt to restore the same tariff regime using a different law. The tariffs have been imposed under Section 301 of the Trade Act of 1974, a law that allows the U.S. government to place tariffs on countries engaged in unfair trade practices. Unlike emergency powers used earlier this year, Section 301 has traditionally been used against specific countries and specific trade disputes, not to impose broad tariffs across nearly the entire global trading system. Trade experts say Trump is using Section 301 in a way it was never intended. According to legal scholars, the law was designed to target unfair trade practices by individual countries, not to permanently rewrite America's tariff schedule for imports for most of the world. Experts argue that the administration is stretching the law beyond its original purpose, making these tariffs vulnerable to another court challenge. The controversy follows a major legal setback earlier this year. On February 20th, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down Trump's earlier global tariffs, ruling that the administration had improperly relied on the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose tariffs on nearly every trading partner. Just hours after the ruling, the administration introduced temporary tariffs under another provision, Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974, which allowed those duties only for a limited period before they expired. Now, as those temporary tariffs have ended, the administration has shifted to Section 301 to continue imposing import duties. The new tariffs are already being challenged in the court. Just hours after they took effect, two small businesses filed a lawsuit in the U.S. Court of International Trade. The lawsuit says Section 301 cannot be used as a blanket authority to tax imports from nearly every trading partner. The case has been filed by the Liberty Justice Center, the same legal organization that successfully challenged Trump's earlier tariffs before the Supreme Court. The administration is also expanding its trade actions elsewhere. Trump has announced a new Section 301 investigation into the European Union following large fines imposed on American technology companies. These moves suggest that tariffs remain, as administration has also imposed 25% tariffs on Brazilian imports using Section 301 and has threatened 50% tariffs on certain Canadian goods. These moves suggest that tariffs remain a central part of the administration's trade strategy.